Alright, hello random people of the internet. I am Toasty, and today is the third day Nico Robin has not gotten a leader in the One Piece trading card game. And so, because I totally remembered this was going to be happening, or correction, that I am doing a daily series, I, totally had, I totally didn't just randomly think, oh no, I have to make a video today, so I'm going to be doing a tier list for the worst generation from One Piece based on their aesthetic designs, because I'm not an art student. I'm a writer. I'm a literature student, but yeah, I can talk about people's designs. Okay, so starting off with Basil Hawkins. Oh, Basil Hawkins. Sorry, I hear Americans talk about him, and they say Basil because Americans. Hawkins is like a solid C tier. So, sorry, I'll bring up my reasonings. So, Hawkins is like, he's meant to be this sort of like cool magician dude. But then like his epithet is literally Basil Hawkins, the magician. But then like his devil fruit is straw. His aesthetic design, like he has this sort of very sort of semi like what like semi mystical, but also like he has the armor and a sword. Like he doesn't fully like fit his design of being. Oh, that's hot. He doesn't fully fit that idea of being the magician. He feels more like he's inspired by Catholic designs, like Catholic aesthetics, which I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, Capone Beige, hear me out. Capone Beige he's an S tier. Like, listen, like this man has a very, very simple premise for his design. He is a mob boss. His devil fruit is that he can store like his mob inside him. But he also cares about his family, like everything like all of his attack names and things are like very Godfather-esque. Like he feels actually I think I'll put him down in A tier. He feels more like, oh yeah, I am like he feels like a proper mob boss. Like he is cool as all hell. Like he loves his family. Like he has his goons. Like he has my beloved sees a clown as a good old Yastino. Like yeah, his design is so solid. Like genuinely, were it not for his like for the castle and tank aesthetics when he uses his devil fruit, I would just give him an S tier. Like he is genuinely one of my favorite designs from the worst generation. I'm just gonna, yep, OBS is picking up my audio. Kid, okay, I am extremely biased. Kid gets an S tier. So, okay, so Kid is my beloved, but like, everything about him, just, it all works so well. So like, Kid, his whole thing is that he's like meant to be this sort of like well, he has a his fruit is, I don't know its actual name, but his fruit essentially gives him magnetism powers. And then he's meant to be like this sort of like punk, like chaotic, evil, like borderline evil dude. And tell me you do not get that from like just looking at him. Like from the crooked smile, the glasses, which those are like the classic like steampunk goggles, which sort of tie in perfectly to his overall aesthetic. Like his pants are a little weird, but like, and he also has that very ostentatious like, oh yeah, like this guy thinks he is everything. Like he thinks he's so cool. And then like, yeah, he's able to like hold everything together, and his design is covered in medals and scars. Like, I don't know. like, his pre-time skip, meh. His post-time skip, peak. Like, I love Kid. Jewelry Bonnie, she gets an A tier. Actually, maybe a B. So, no, I don't want her as a kid. I just want Jewelry Bonnie. Yeah. So Bonnie. Oh, Safe search should probably be on for the YouTube video. Yep. Just a second. And sweet. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. So Jewelry Bonnie is like, yeah, she is very much so meant to be like, I don't know. She's meant to be like Bonnie and Clyde sort of aesthetic. But like, well, I don't really love her as a character, but like, a lot of her design just, well, A, it's inconsistent, B, it like, well, it doesn't super fit with, like, I know that this hasn't been like fully revealed, but she's meant to be Kuma's daughter. And so like, that's Bonnie, and then like, we have Old Lady Bonnie, and then we have Kuma. And like, tell me what similarities you see between like this massive man, like his chest is the size of Bonnie, and Bonnie. Like, Bonnie just, I don't know, it feels like her whole design is just meant to sort of, like it's meant, like it works as a member of the worst generation, but like, she just doesn't have much consistency. There isn't like, sure, she's got that old-timey aesthetic, but like, yeah, doesn't really work, in my opinion. Killer, D. Listen, he's just like, nah. I mean, like, okay, no. I just don't love Killer. Like, I get, okay, no. As a contrast to Kid, like, he probably gets a B tier. But in my personal opinion, he's just sort of like, actually, maybe I'll put him in C as a compromise. He just like, oh wait, so what song is this? Oh, sorry, yes, we're listening to the Star Guardian Talia thing from League of Legends, because I'm a League Goblin. Anyway, yeah, Killer's whole thing is essentially just, he has a mask, he has swords. Like, I don't know, he doesn't really have much of a character for this whole aesthetic to really bring together. But like, he's meant to be the rational side to Kid, basically. Which like, I don't know, we haven't seen enough of this man for him to really be justified as a member of the worst generation, in my opinion. But yeah, he works. It's like, sort of, maybe like Bonnie levels, like, it makes sense, but it isn't great. Okay, Blackbeard is an easy yes. Okay, so Blackbeard pre and post time skip, he is perfect in my opinion. Like, this man is a perfect contrast to Luffy. Both of them have like open-chested shirts, but where, okay. Yes, I was watching videos on Luffy. Okay, sue me. I enjoy One Piece, but yeah, like, whereas Luffy, like, very much so has, like, he has an open shirt. His design is very simple. Blackbeard is gaudy. Like, he is over the top. Like, yeah, like pre-time skip. He has this little beard that he's named after. He has like the parallels to Luffy in the open red shirt and the yellow waistband thing. I don't know what that's actually called. But yeah, like, he wears long pants, Luffy wears shorts, he wears shoes, Luffy wears sandals, he has like a massive coat that's like, yeah, I'm so cool. Like, he has pearls and rings and jewels, and the very, very inconsistent missing teeth. I don't know. 3 Blackbeards theory, anyone? Yeah, and then post-time skip, it only levels up. Like, this man just goes even more over the top, and it is perfect. He is the ultimate parallel to all of, like, he is the ultimate evil pirate design. Because, like, you can see, this man has 3 guns. He only has 2 hands. Why does he have 3 guns? He has feathers, he has flowers, he has rings. He has, like, these lovely, like, very over-the-top pants, the big hat, like, everything about him is so over-the-top. And then you compare him to, like, Shanks, Luffy, like, all of these super simple character designs. My beloved. Yeah, it's absurd. Like, Blackbeard is just such a good contrast. And also, like, his design is just so comical because, like, you see him getting beaten up and it's funny. Like, you see him beating someone up and it's like, huh. Like, plus, like, his 2 devil fruits, it's all so good. It all works together so well. And Kid, I should probably move to A tier, but, like, I'm a simp, okay? I'll leave him there for now. Luffy, S tier as well. Like, come on. This is, like, the ultimate simple design. Like, yeah, this is perfect. Like, pre-time skip, he's this beautiful, like, adorable little starry-eyed kid. But, like, he's still got that sort of idea of, oh yeah, this kid is still, like, he's got a scar. Like, there is a story to him somewhere. Like, this kid isn't, like, this kid's scar, got a visible scar. Like, it's clear that there's depth to him as just a simple, joyous character. And then, like, post-time skip, it only gets better, just like with Blackbeard. Like, he lets his shirt open to showing this even bigger scar, which I still don't know if we know where he got that from, or if that was that from Marineford? I don't think it was from Marineford, but, well, we don't know. But yeah, like, it's simple, but it works so well. And then Gear 5. Like, it's still, like, the same super simple design of Luffy, but that manic smile, those eyes, like, it does this perfect job of simultaneously, like, perverting everything we know about Luffy, but also emphasizing it. Because, like, his color palette only gets more simple. Like, he's still just happy and all over the place, and it's super comical. Just like Luffy. But he's also, like, always smiling. You always, like, yeah, he literally gets his face curled by Kaido, and he's still laughing. Like, it's sick. Like, it feels wrong, but right at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, well, it does a very good job of portraying that he is the sun god Nika, not just a normal rubber human. Yeah. Zoro, also S tier. Okay, I'm moving Kid down so that it looks a little more even. I'm sorry, my love. Yeah. Zoro, super simple. Like, yeah, his design is basically just muscle swordman, but, like, everything about him, just, let me find I'll just find a pre-time skip. Like, yeah, you look at pre-time skip, and it's still simple. Like, he still has his 3 swords, he has his little bandana, but, like, he is green and white, in contrast to Luffy's red and blue. Like, he is very chill, but also, like, the 3 swords and the casual demeanor, for example, all, like, and then this, like, it's so, I know his 3 sword style is so stupid, but it's so good at just saying, yeah, this character is just, he's your average, like, anime swordsman. And it expresses that really well, and then only levels up post-time skip. Like, post-time skip, he is flexing his scars, his muscles, like, I don't know who's calling post-time skips or cringe, but I don't like them. Yeah, he's, like, fully just, like, this hunk, and it's amazing, because, like, he's still just, he is still just, like, anime swordsman generic. But it's, like, there's depth. This man has scars. This man has his 3 goofy swords. Like, He's awesome. And it's such a simple design. And also the scene on Thriller Bark. Like, that's so good. Apu, I really just do not like Apu. Yeah, like, I don't know, his design is very, like, what the hell? Like, okay, so he has a music fruit, right? What part of him, outside of his piano teeth, would imply this guy likes music? Like, what part of it? And then it's like, okay, so he has... Let me just check that I'm getting this right. Okay, no, he does have consistent aesthetics with the other long arms in One Piece. But yeah, it's still like, the long arm design, like, he has the consistent aesthetics with the other people of his race, but it's still like, his music fruit doesn't make sense. Like, we don't get much of an idea of his personality. Like, so he looks very monastic, but then immediately with his personality, like, he betrays Kid. Like, he is super all over the place with who he's betraying, like, who he's siding with. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, he's just disappointing. Like, I just don't like him. His design doesn't really do much. It doesn't make him... It doesn't expand on his character at all, or add layers the same way, like, simple things like Zoro's scars, Blackbeard's jewelry, Kid's goggles, like, beige, like, all of them are so good. Rouge, C tier, like... Okay, Rouge... This is partly just because we've seen this man... Like, the last time we saw him was, like, at the start of Zoro, or end of Dressrosa, I think? Like, yeah, here. And it's like, okay, so Kaido, like, he sees Kaido trying to kill himself. Cool. But, like, yeah, we don't really know a ton about Rouge, except that he's just massive. He has wings for some reason. He's probably from a Sky Island, like... We don't know a lot about him, but like, the title of, like, his epithet of Mad Monk, yeah, he looks pretty, like, you can sort of get that from, like, the beads, the everything, but then, like, also, he has jewelry, he has that evil smile, like, you can get that he's a little bit sus, but while also seeing that he's a monk. And yeah, it works enough that it isn't like the same level of ugh as Apu. Actually, I think I might put him in B, because Hawkins is... Oh, no, I'll go like that. B tier... Oh wait, no, not B tier. Sheesh. X-Drake. X-Drake, I need to look at his design hall. But like, yeah, you can tell that, well, like, him as an ex-Marine, yeah, this design works perfectly for that. Like, you can see that he's still got, like, this very militaristic posture. He's got the X, which obviously implies that, like, he has scars. Like, he's all very cool and everything, like, but then him as an undercover sword agent, it's like, huh. Like, I can certainly see that his marine roots are obvious. His pirateness is obvious. Like, every part of him works to me. Like, oh, yeah, he also just has weird weapon choices. And then his devil fruit is literally just, I'm a dinosaur. Like, don't get me wrong, it's so goofy seeing, like, this buccaneer-looking dinosaur. As in, like, buccaneers, not as in Kuma, as in, like, pirate sea person. I almost said sea man, and I was like, oh. But yeah, like, it's sort of, like, don't get me wrong, it works well enough, but yeah, he gets a B tier. Actually, yeah. And then Law, I think Law gets an A tier. because, like, Law's very simple with his design. Like, we have, like, pre-time skip, he is literally just there with that goddamn goofy little hat. And then he just has, like, jeans, a hoodie, and a big-ass sword. And it's like, this man is super duper simple. And then, like, yeah, like, he is very simple in his pre-time skip design. Like, yeah, his design is simple enough, but, like, it still implies, oh yeah, this guy, like, he works, to put it simply. He works as a design and as a character. It implies, oh yeah, he's still, like, he's still casual enough that, like, he fits with the goofy rest of the worst generation, primarily. Drake is a bit serious, yeah. But, like, he still fits in the One Piece world, while also, like, he still, like, also has that sort of formality, I guess. Like, yeah, with his punk hazard outfit, like, where everyone else is, like, wearing various outfits, like, yeah, he's just wearing he's just wearing a big coat, or, like, I can't remember what he looks like on Wano, 1 second. Yeah, like, Wano, he's sort of striking a good balance between casual and gaudy. Or, no, casual and serious, I should say. So, yeah, anyway, that is my tier list of worst generation characters ranked by aesthetic design. If I insulted you, good. If you disagree, tell me. Otherwise, yeah, have a lovely rest of your time zone, random people of the internet. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. Oh, this is very awkward.